Today I'm going to talk to you about Orgonite, Orgone Pyramids, crystals. Okay, let's get it.
Yeah. I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sumat Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy. I'm also founder of the Flomo Sapien program, where we take you 12 weeks to unstuck yourself, getting rid of all of the blocks energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally, to get you to feel free and in flow state. Open that valve to positive connection, communication, and evolution. So today, man, I wanted to speak to you guys about Orgone Pyramids, okay? First of all, understand that the pyramid is a very sacred structure, okay? We understand that the pyramids of Giza, how were they really made? Right? You understand there were levels to it, just like you see the levels of this Orgone pyramid, okay? Orgone was discovered or created, you could say, by a man named Wilhelm Reich, an Austrian psychoanalyst who actually he was like a badass in the psychoanalytic industry because he got kicked out of it almost, right? Because his ideas were so wild and cuckoo that people went, what are you talking about? You're taking, energy emissions from the sky, and like you're taking all these deadly orgone energy and you're converting it into positive orgone energy. Like, what is really going on? Like this orgone radiation, right? For me, I love the rebels of society. I absolutely adore the people who are breaking the codes and creating new ones. They're reprogramming the entire system of this world, of this cosmos, right? These are the Teslas. These are the people who are changing the paradigms. So let's just say that orgone is life force energy. To simplify it, let's not get so much into the science. We understand there's inorganic and organic materials here, right? So it's taking in dense negative energies and it's pummeling out like a spiral, like a circle, like a circular system, right? Where it's just emanating this positive energy. It takes away harmful EMF waves and has properties to actually give you a healthy physical body, mental body. So it helps your mind become clear. As you're meditating, you can actually hold it in your palm like this. I like to do this, okay? Feel a little spike on my palm. I don't know why. I was actually channeled towards doing that. This sounds very weird. I know a lot of you people who follow this channel, you're watching this video like, dude, he's gone off the deep end, right? Let's save Zoom. He's starting to, talk to crystals and, But honestly, brothers and sisters and people, I only do what is effective. Straight up. That's my idea of spirituality, is it's got to be effective. Otherwise, it's nonsense. Hey, how about we use spirituality as a tool, not as some kind of weird amorphous concept, There's no higher governing power that controls the spiritual world, dude. Everyone has access to this thing. That's the beauty of it, right? You can buy yourself one of these and just, go ham. So this is the idea that I really want you to understand with this, okay? There's a quartz crystal usually in here. Now, there's ideas about how some of the fake ones have this, this clear base on the bottom. See, for me, it's not important whether it's real or fake, because it's the intention that you're putting onto any object for that matter. So if this is placebo or not, I don't know. But I notice when I'm keeping it out into the sun, it already circulates. So it's like a charger, right? You don't need to plug this charger into an electrical socket to get the metal activated or whatever, right? The copper wiring. However, it does it by itself through the resin, through the accumulation of certain properties. What you can do, however, is you can keep it near a stream of water or like a waterfall where there is nature, okay? You can keep it on the soil. You can keep it in the sun or in the moonlight. Moonlight is more yin energy. Sunlight is more yang energy. I keep it in the sunlight, of course, because I'm working on my masculinity. Keep it in the sunlight. Let it charge. Have it somewhere where it's near your electrical items. It's going to suck up all this cancer-causing EMF dangerous waves and take out these refreshing, positive, uplifting energy. So the sunlight will add that extra oomph This is life force energy. I love just holding it in my hands. I love drinking water. What I'll do is, so let's say this has water in it, right? It doesn't. But let's say glug, glug, glug. And as you are drinking the water, you're giving yourself an intention, okay? Let's say that I want to get better creativity as a writer, right? So, for instance, I have another one for creativity more specifically. However, let's just use this, right? So you'd have an intention in your mind, you really fully embody it and focus on the feeling rather than the intention itself, right? If you're trying to manifest the fact that, you are going to Ibiza this summer, you wouldn't focus on the fact that, oh, I'm going to Ibiza this summer. Oh, you'd focus on the fun that you're having there and sending the intention from your heart space to the Orgone Pyramid. With that, you're also drinking water. Glug, 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 glug. You got to understand that water already holds a higher frequency. It's high vibrational by its nature, very nature. It is nature in a sense. You can do your own research on this stuff, but there's not a lot of information about this. All the information that I've got about this is mainly through channeling aliens, okay? Now, some of you would disagree with me and think I'm complete bogus or whatever. Feel free to believe what you want, okay? All I know is I've connected with these beings, channeling them through my dreams, part of the Vega star system, okay? We can go deeper into that if you want to have a more personal conversation with me. Otherwise, let's just leave it as it is. Some of the questions that I get is just complete hogwash from a lot of you people, okay? So you really need to ground yourself into reality and understand, like, what is the purpose of something like this? This is one of my favorite crystals of all time. If I had to pick one, I would pick Orgonite over all of the other ones, okay? There's something about it that just is an alchemist. This is a catalyst. It takes negative energy, makes it positive. That is what I represent. That is what our mission on Earth is to make things more positive, slightly above neutral. You already hear it through my voice. As I'm tapping into this energy, there is an extra energy layer that's coming through me, okay? This is what is the power of Orgone. Now, you might think that Wilhelm Reich is probably cuckoo and that his bioenergetic theory is absolutely nonsense. I don't care, okay? I don't care. I care that it gets results. And for me, when I sit with this, I've actually ordered another one. I'm obsessed with these. As I meditate and I have this in my hands like this, I notice a deep shift internally. Now, some people say that this helps you with insomnia and sleep. There's certain ones that can do that. More of the tower ones. I would say the pyramid ones actually help more with energy and just maintaining that healthy chi and that cultivation of that prana. There are ones that you can get like chakra stones on each one. That's very, it can be effective for third eye activation. I don't really need that. But just for the people watching, I haven't made a lot of videos on crystals or any of this kind of stuff, man. But I would happily promote this because it is different. It is different to other crystals that I've used. Vastly different, okay? And I think this is some kind of an alien tech, guys. Like, I can't be for sure, but from the channel downloads that I'm getting, this is very important for our future. We've got to really understand this energy and what is happening. So this is a resin composite that has metal and crystals inside of it, as you can notice. There's copper wiring inside of here. I mean, check out these Tesla coil type things right in here. You see, this is very important because actually Tesla said that, crystals are these living organisms in a sense. There is a direct quote right here, which is connecting Tesla to life force energy and crystal work, okay? So now let us really dive deep and show us, like, why is this important for flow state, right? Why is it important for flow state at all? Well, when you have more life force energy, when you have healthy circulating prana in your space, so you can sage this, you can cleanse this, whatever you want to do, it does it by itself, right? This is actually a process that does and circulates it by itself. So you don't need to do anything extra to try to like make up for it, if that makes sense, right? You don't need to do extra stuff to try and make up for it. What you need to do is establish a healthy balance. Have positive intentions, thoughts or frequencies as well, okay? So as you're holding it in your hands, you're sending the thoughts into the Orgonite Pyramid. This is an aquamarine one. It actually has an amethyst on top of it. This is very good for, activation of the throat, but also the intuition, the clairvoyance here. I also have one for the citrine. This is for creativity. Now, you can buy whatever one you want, but you can try, like the one I've ordered now does not have a clear base, just from the new information that I'm getting around this from my channeling. It will still work, right? It just won't be as strong as you want it. So what you want is that strength. You want it to work for you strong, and it already is very strong. It's a catalyst, it's an amplifier to the energy that is around a space already. So why don't we use these as our friends? Like, why don't we communicate with these living organisms as if they are our friends, right? Now you might be thinking I'm absolutely bonkers speaking of crystals like this. Man, it don't matter. If it brings me results, I'm all for it. Let's get it today. Upward Spiral Gang. May we never be the same again. You already know, hit that subscribe button. Let me know if you're going to get an Orgonite after this video. Let's go.